I think architecture can address social justice issues through education. I think is at the root of it, looking at kind of the ways we see space and the ways we see the world. So I worked with AIA Associates in Ghana. It was a really, really great experience, kind of diving into diverse cultures, diverse programs across different African countries was really inspirational to me, and especially coming from the education that I had. I went to University of Pennsylvania for undergrad, and then my MArch was from Columbia. And while very great institutions, I had a really great education, I definitely was delivered through a Eurocentric lens. Coming from Antigua and having my education here and not seeing a lot of classes or kind of critical discourse on the Caribbean itself was definitely something that impacted the way I started to kind of think about architecture and education. The class I'm teaching this semester, I asked my students, do you know anything about Caribbean architecture? And no one knew anything. That's something I tackle in my classes. So for example, in our studios, the students are really doing deep dives on thinking about context, whether it be physical, cultural, social, etc., and really trying to understand, well, how does that affect perception of place, and how can then all of that sort of start to translate to what the architecture should be or wants to be or needs to be given that context. I'd like to say thank you so much to the Washington Architectural Foundation for this honor. I think it's humbling, but also definitely motivating me to continue the work that I'm doing.